going into versus September of 2022. So crazy stuff to see. They're putting in the work. Get your name on the short list. Get in while you can. But with that being said, game number 1, we're getting into some action here now. Yeah, so starting us off here, let's look at our starting lineups. It is going to be your Spoods. Okay, maybe not. Okay, what's our starting lineup here? Okay, Spoods, Kamal, and then is it Nitrix there as well? Yeah, so Spoods, Kamal, Nitrix will be your starting 3 for the Saints. I was a little bit off there during the pregame show, but bear with us. And then with that being said, for the side of Nichols, we have Riley, and I think it is Rooney and Magma, I think is the 3 players that I saw.
Yeah, I think it was Ronnie. Yeah, it looks like it's double N.
Yeah, so with that being said, we're going to see Ron. Oh, yeah, Ronnie. There you go. But Ronnie looking to take this one up here, up through midfield, and now sends it over to the Nichols end. And St. Clair in your orange and Nichols in your blue. It's going to be Kamal driving with that one, diving it towards the opposing NEPA 3 defenders there. Will be ready to stop this one from coming through. Spoods around midfield. It's dribbling around and not able to take control of it as of yet. Now sent to the Saints zone.
Yeah, Kamal going to be trying to clear this out here. Just barely puts it past Ronnie as he's going to be taking it back into Nichols' zone. Foods is set up here. But he's going to be able to throw it right to the middle as Nitrix just goes a little wide.
Yeah, so here we are. Now it is going to be Spoods getting ready to try to find a shot or a goal here. This one bouncing around towards midfield. Magma, good for the save on his net, deflected. But Nitrix is wanting to keep this play alive here now. So this one is going to be bouncing around over towards the goal. There's a shot, and no! It will be deflected away. Now Ronnie traveling with this one. Kamal to interfere.
Yeah, Kamal, speaking of interference, he's going to find one, send it to the backboard. But it is going to be going right back to Saints zone. As Spoods is going to find himself in the air here. Little reset there. Being close to net, and Kamal coming in with the goal there.
Yeah, it's going to look beautiful. Kamal coming through will find that one. Nitrix will bounce up in the air. Now, you see a little bit of a 50-50 there between Kamal and Riley. Kamal will be able to make connection on that one and will knock it through. Looking beautiful if you are the Saints. That will be the few early goals we were talking about in our pregame. That's the one goal that you find early that will really help you set the tone, put yourself in the driver's seat of this game. And now the Saints have all the pressure.
Yeah, the Saints. And look at them. They're using this pressure, right? Keeping it in the zone. Spoods going to be coming right back to him. But Riley, he's got his own intentions. He wants to clear it out here. But the Saints, they're just not letting him.
No, not at all here now. So still bouncing around towards the Nichols end here. And it's actually going to be Magma. Look at him just traveling with this one through the sky. Spoods, big save on the play there about halfway through this game. It's going to be St. Clair still controlling it with the 1-goal lead. Kamal for a 50-50, but Magma making a good stop on that one. That's actually going to be Riley with it. And Magma with a shot going to be a little bit off, but oh, he has more players here. There's the rebound. Shot in for Nichols. It's on the goal line, and Ronnie will find it. That's a tie game. 1-1 here. A huge goal for Nichols and Ronnie.
Yeah, and Nichols really they took Saints' momentum and threw it right back at him. I mean, you saw the way Ronnie took it in there initially. A couple backboards, couple missed shots, but, they keep that pressure on. They're going to make it 1-1 coming in here. 2 minutes left. And, yeah, this first game, it's not the decider of the series, but it's really impactful for sure.
Definitely is. Kamal right in front of the Nichols net immediately. This is getting a little gritty here. Momentum getting swung back and forth for both of these teams as Spoods will be the one in possession here now. Trying to go for maybe a little bit of passing play, but Magma going to interrupt that one as it wasn't meant to go towards Kamal, I do believe. And now Nitrix in the sky setting it down just off the post. Not going to go through. And Ronnie now to try to get this one out of his zone. Saints have had a lot of time on attack here in the past few minutes, and Nichols is really just trying to clear this one.
One player from the Saints down for a sec here. It's going to be Ronnie coming in, but a big save from Spoods as Riley taking Ronnie's pass there and going to be finding it on the rebound. Quick goal for Nichols. 2-1 coming in. Minute 30 left. He could, Nichols takes this slow. They could be finding a game win here.
Yeah, Nichols could definitely find something here. I mean, hey, they got the lead here now. St. Clair opened it up with the first, but Nichols has been answering back nicely. Now 2 unanswered with only 90 seconds left. So St. Clair have to keep an eye on this clock. You're going to have to start to turn this one into a little bit more of an offensive pressure game. That will roll right into the bottom left corner. That didn't even have a whole lot of speed to it. Just a great little lineup. So Spoods will bounce it off the back. Nitrix finds it, just rolls through. Yeah, perfect angle. Nobody could reach it. And that's going to tie things up now. 2-2 after the first 4 goals are scored. And now it's just a minute and 24 left on the clock. It is all coming down to this here, Fundy.
Yeah, super close game like we predicted already in the first one. It's going to be stuck in the Saints zone as NECC is going to get demoed quickly. Not too much time, but the Saints are able to clear it out.
Yeah, a minute and 10 seconds here left on the clock.
NECC
Ronnie trying to do something here. Magma going to pass that one up to Riley. It's in the air now as Spoods come down. He's trying to take this one into the offensive zone. There's a good shot. No pass for NECC. A little too fast, and NECC not able to reach the connection. That would have been a great opportunity for St. Clair. Just not able to go now. 50 seconds. Drops it down for his teammate. Spoods will do that one. Kamal with the assist, making it look nice and pretty. Set up to the sky from Spoods. Kamal will pass it right back down to him, and Spoods will drop it in the bottom left corner. Beautiful plays from St. Clair.
Perfect angle, perfect pass. I mean, these are the goals that come in that they really just break the defense apart, pick them apart. It's really just a mix-up.
Yeah, Ronnie, they are going to be trying to answer back for Nichols, and oh, we could see a good shot. That is going to go on the net. Kamal, though, will make it there with the save. NECC now just still trying to get some boost here to play this defense a little stronger as Riley immediately setting this one back in. That's bouncing right in front of the Saints net. A demo will come through on a NECC. He's going to be able to play for a few seconds here, but now back into action. It is still going to be in the Saints zone. Now it's finally getting cleared, and somehow NECC and a demo from Kamal will go bar down here for the Saints. That'll give them a 2-goal lead and a nice cushion to work with only 18 seconds left. Nichols is going to have to score at least 1 goal every 9 seconds on average. That is not easy. They have to start it off with a kickoff goal right here, right now.
Yeah, they have to win this kickoff, and it's going to be going into Nichols' zone. They cannot waste this time. No way there's a fifth. Spoods, it's going to be saved by Riley there. Riley, though, he's trying. He needs to make this play. The ball is in the Saints' hand. They're slowing it down. NECC tries to go for a quick one at the end, but game one.
Yeah, gonna go right to the Saints.
Right to the Saints. Yeah, I guess they can't get 2 goals now here, but
yeah, so looking really good for St. Clair. They will take that first one. When there is 1 second left on the clock, there's really not much you can do if you're down by more than 1 goal there. So it is going to be your Saints coming away with it. 2 for NECC, 1 for Spoods, 1 for Kamal. And if you look at that, you will see, I believe it was 11 shots there for the Saints compared to the 6 of Nichols. And that's a big difference maker. Saints have been almost doubled up on the Nichols shots. That is something you got to try to turn around here a little bit if you are from the side of NC, because you just got to fire away. You know, it might not be the perfect shot, but you can't score if you don't shoot.
Yeah, and like we see Ronnie and Magma getting into the Saints zone, and they have been putting some shots on net, but in reality, the Nichols has been sitting like 2 players back a lot of the time and just kind of playing that defensive game. Yeah,
well, St. Clair's just been forcing the offense, right? Where Nichols, they've been trying not to take these risks to go against St. Clair, but when St. Clair takes these risks, that's what's been finding them the goals.
Yeah.
So that's how we did see a 4-2 game. We talked about how big these early games are. Saints will find game 1 now leading 1-0. If Nichols does not answer back with a game 2 win, Saints will be up 2-0, and Nichols will, like you said, be cornered into a reverse sweep.
Yeah, in that reverse sweep position, and you know, regardless of how clutch your players are, regardless of how good you are, it's not a position you want to be in yourself.
Oh.
Right at the starting, quick save by Magma.
Yeah, NECC will have a beautiful shot there. I mean, Magma, though, a little bit better of a save. It's going to be Kamal keeping the pressure on. That's just rolling right near the post, but will not get sent through. Riley still in front of the net playing this defense for the side of Nichols. And Spoods in the corner fighting 2 players off by himself. And we'll have NECC here trying to get some boost up, but that's going to be just, this has just been in the corner mayhem over here right now, but it is looking like it will finally get cleared, and it's going to be the Saints backing off onto the defense.
Yeah, but NECC gonna meet Riley head on and just knock it straight back into Nichols' zone. Again, being a clear from Nichols. They're really trying to just spend as little time with the ball in their zone. Like that was their one downfall last game, I feel like. Just having the ball in Nichols' zone so much. They're playing on the back foot. They really got to try and hand it to the Saints here. Keep it in the corner like they're doing right now. Riley, big demo onto Kamal there.
Yeah, the Kamal will take him out of this game here for a few seconds. It's actually going to open things up a little bit more for Nitrix, as he's going to be on the offensive end. Will be in possession for a few seconds, but will be quickly sent back over to Spoods, who's trying to make a play of his own. Not going to go. Kamal dribbling that one over towards midfield. It's still bouncing around here, as it is going to be Ronnie, who I believe actually did get possession of this one now. Passing it over through Spoods, and it left it all up to Nitrix. Nitrix, though, able to make a big save. This is actually sent now over towards the Nichols net. A demo for Ronnie will stop Nitrix from being able to make a play on the offense, but this is still anybody's. And actually, we need to have Spoods come back here and play the defense. So it honestly kind of worked out that he got demoed.
Yeah, honestly. And the one thing I've noticed about Nichols is they're really good at like quickly finding those demos, just catching up to a Saint, finding the demos quickly from behind them, and just trying to use like that extra player they have to get some pressure.
Yeah, the demos are definitely very clutch, especially when St. Clair is giving you a barrage of shots there in the offense. So it is going to be Kamal now with one a little bit from an awkward angle, so it will not actually make its way through. Approaching the halfway marker in this game, these are a lot more of these low-scoring games I was expecting. You know, we saw a 4-2 game last time around. That's still not crazy high scoring, but 6 goals is definitely not low. And here we are now, 0-0 halfway through this one. This first goal that's going to be scored is going to be massive to either team's success.
Yeah, I mean, the longer the clock ticks down, the more and more important this first goal becomes. Not a lot happening for either team so far, but Saints getting a little aggressive in the zone here. Ronnie with a nice save there.
Yeah, I can see exactly what you're saying right now. You see these 3 Nichols players all just kind of stacked up in their net. They're not as much going for these clears. They're more playing it for the save, and that is just what you have to change going into this one if you are from the side of NC. There's some nice plays to turn it into an offensive, but St. Clair immediately there. That is what happens when you don't have 2 players committing to the clear or 2 players committing to translating it to an offensive play more often. So it is going to be left in their zone still. St. Clair trying to fire off another shot. St. Clair have been having a few shots on net, but none of which are going to be going through. It's been Nichols just with a lockdown defense, a brick wall defense, some would say. Spoods with a good little passing play and a shot coming in, but it will not connect. And, you know, we were talking about 2.5 minutes, a minute ago on how important the first goal will be more as time the clock is, more time off the clock, how important the first goal would be. And here we are now with 1:20 left, and St. Clair and Nichols still 0-0. This first goal is going to be big.
Yeah, like that first goal, the team that gets scored on gets put into such a tight spot. I mean, right now we're sitting 1:10 left to find this first goal. And then after that, there's even less time to try and catch up.
Oh, Kamal drags it through.
Ronnie, that's a big one. Sending it up high for the save.
Yeah, so here we are. It's going to be a little bit of a bounce over towards midfield. Ronnie actually going to interfere with that one once again. Kamal going to pick it up. Kamal loves playing in the aerial positions there, so he will be trying to take it through, but quickly sent down back to ground level as Nitrix and Spoods are playing with this one. And Spoods in the corner with Ronnie. A good setup, but Kamal still there for the defense. 35 seconds is all that's left here now. We could be seeing a 0-0 overtime, and that is not something that you see every day.
Yeah, especially after that first game.
Yeah.
I mean, both teams were coming out explosive in that first game, and now we're seeing 0-0. Both teams just playing back, having the saves. Saints, though, they've been putting a lot of pressure onto Nichols, but Nichols trying to clap back right now.
Yeah, St. Clair May has been putting on a lot of pressure, but it all just comes down to one good shot. It doesn't matter who it comes from, right? So down to just 1 second left on the clock. If we don't want a goal here, we will be seeing an overtime in game number 2. And this is a very important overtime here now, because if St. Clair finds this one, they move up to 2-0 in the series, and then Nichols, they're going to have to answer back very dominantly. But, oh, that's a big kickoff win for Nichols. They're actually going to be set up nicely here. St. Clair a little bit out of position, and that's a shot down, just sent in front of the Saints net. Nobody there to actually knock it in. And Spoods now trying to translate this one. He's going to take it in the air. Ronnie, though, quick to defend. It's going to be sent back over to the Saints net. Kamal to play off this one in the corner.
Yeah, Saints are playing so confidently. They're always meeting Nichols, like, they're just challenging the ball, right? And they're just trying to send it out at a random angle for some kind of clear. Like, right there, as Riley's trying to set up his shot, Nitrix comes in from the side, brings it out. Riley is going to find a demo onto Kamal. So once again, they're getting that player up, but there's Kamal. Immediate challenge. Riley comes in from the top. Ooh. Nitrix just barely soars by the ball, but Spoods is there to knock it out of the net.
Yeah, so Ronnie scooping this one up here now. He's trying to go for another shot himself. It's actually going to go off the backboard. He could set this up for another teammate, but no, it will be sent high. Yeah, that's exactly it here. So now Spoods is going to be trying to play this one. It's only a 1-on-2 here now, but actually, no, all the resources are going to come through for Nichols. A passing play into Kamal, not going to make it through. We're now up to 1:15 into overtime. We have gone like 7 minutes without seeing a goal here between these two teams. It is only a matter of time. All it takes is one. It is going to be the Saints trying to get a nice shot off. It's going to go off the crossbar, bounce back down, and it will sneak onto the goal line, but Magma with an epic save.
Yeah, Riley going to give him a little assist there to get it out of the net as well. And I mean, both teams are just a hair away from that goal, and they have been for coming up on 7 minutes here. But the Saints, they've been keeping it in Nichols' zone for the past 40-ish seconds we're looking at here. But Nichols trying to push it back. There's no one set up in net, but Riley coming in fast from the side. He's going to bring it right back into Saints' zone.
Yeah, it's going to keep this one still stalemated at zeros. We're now 2 minutes into overtime play as Ronnie sends it back over towards midfield here. It's just bouncing in this Nichols zone as Riley's going to be one of the ones to clear it. Magma with a good shot. This could translate to a goal here for the side of Nichols. Will we see Ronnie come in and play it? Yes, he does. Saints are going to be strictly playing defense here on this play. Nitrix has got to play something for defense. It's going to creep its way over the net. Spoods going to try to take this one out of the zone here now. Sent over towards the side of Nichols here. But no, nothing is going to be found as of yet, and man, oh man, do we have a low-scoring game on our hands here.
I mean, we're about to approach 8 minutes now total. 3 minutes into overtime, 0 goals. Both teams just constantly trading back shots on net, and it's just save after save after save after post after crossbar. I mean, just doesn't end here.
No, it doesn't at all, and it is going to be now once again a midfield brawl here for these two teams, as it is going to be sent right in front of the Saints net here, now sent back over towards midfield, and look at this one. We are just playing volleyball from zone to zone at this point in time, but no, it is going to be back in the Saints corner. Riley with a big shot, but Nitrix will come sliding by and will not allow that one to hit the back of the net.
I mean, you just got to respect it. Neither team is giving an inch right now. Every single time you think it's going to be a goal, somebody comes in, flying in from the side with full boost, and they're going to be saving it out of there.
If you give an inch right now, the other team will take it for a mile, because you can't. This is a flawless Rocket League here right now between these two teams. You can't make a mistake or else you will be punished here for it. Both these teams are sitting in a top 5 spot here in their own divisions in NECC, or top 6 for sure. But yeah, you got to be able to make your ones count, and Kamal will do it. 3 minutes and 47 seconds into overtime, he will find the goal. 9 minutes and 2 seconds. If you see that one, that is absolutely crazy.
Holy.
Wow, a lot of time seen with no goals there, because that does count the 1 second that it doesn't hit the ground. So 9 minutes and 2 seconds, we went scoreless in that game.
Yeah, and that was including the one spot where it doesn't hit the ground there. I mean, the Saints were able to take it there in the end, but Nichols is looking strong.
Yeah.
Like, Nichols is not giving an inch. They just barely lost that goal, and they just got to regroup. They got to try and focus on that reverse sweep now, right? Like,
we only saw 1 goal sneak in for 15 shots. That is just really exposing how good the defense is here for both of these two teams. They have been seeing countless shots come through, but none of which is actually happening. So 3 saves for Ronnie, 3 for Magma, 1 for Riley. Look at that, Nitrix, Spoods, both going to be sitting at 2. Kamal coming in with 1 of his own. Just a big defensive effort here from everybody on the field. And that's the thing, if you're not playing defense here right now, you are going to get punished in this game. But with the Saints up 2-0, you think they start playing a little bit more confident here now, or what do you think they do?
I don't know. Like, I think they might just have to try and send 3 up, take a risk in this third game. But at the same time, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's working out. The first game they were able to come 2 goals up. Second game they're able to make it out in like a clenching overtime right there. But they are able to take it. So I think they can go either way. I think they can either play like hyper aggressive here, just try and close out the series. Or maybe hyper-aggressive just for the first minute or two.
Yeah, I think you definitely could see Nichols play this one hyper-aggressive if there's not a goal scored for them in the first couple minutes.
Yeah.
And it's really going to stress them out otherwise. But there's Kamal! He found the game winner in the last. And 8 seconds into this one, he's going to find his another. That's going to be beautiful play coming through from himself there. Look at this one. That is just timed perfectly. Bar down. Saints will take a 1-0 lead just 8 seconds through.
Yeah, squeaks right through the defenders there.
There's the kickoff. Riley, immediate demo. They've been very, very good at finding these demos. They just got to translate these demos into goals here now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's the thing. Every time they find a demo, Saints will just knock it back into their zone, and Nichols is they're stuck clearing it for a couple seconds as that one player comes back online, and then he's set up in his own zone for a save. Kamal finding one onto Magma as Nitrix finds the second. Wow. 33 seconds into this game, 2 goals for the Saints. They want to close out this series.
That was a big demo and just a beautiful passing play from Spoos, just right down to Nitrix. That communication really going to come to light there between St. Clair and Nichols, and it really was just a great read saying, hey, I know my teammate's down there. I'm going to pass it down right into the corner post, and it does work out nicely. Now off the backboard, St. Clair going to knock it in. Nitrix! This is where St. Clair heats up. They're going to find 3 just 40 seconds into the game. Actually, not even 40 seconds. And there's Nitrix already with 2 in this game. Going to come off his car going over 100 kilometers an hour. Spoons with the assist once again, and your Saints are now up to a 3-0 lead. Nichols, this is where you got to start triple committing.
Nichols, you've got 4 minutes to figure this out here. I mean, once again, though, Saints, they're finding it off that backboard. Okay, Ronnie, he's able to clear it out, but I mean, these angles they're hitting every time. Demo comes out from Nitrix. Saints are a player up. They're keeping it in the zone. Kamal is coming in fast from the side. Challenges Ronnie. And Nitrix going to pass it back up to Spoods. Riley trying to get in position here for a save. But Kamal, he's also trying to challenge it. Spoods coming in high.
Yeah, Kamal has been very, very well at interfering on these plays and not allowing, the Nichols side to just do what they want. And it just really makes it a little bit more messy for them. And he's been doing a really good job of just really disrupting these offensive plays coming through. So now we're about 1.5 minutes of the way through. Saints still maintaining this 3-goal advantage. Spoods with a nice little save there, and he's now going to put it right back into the offense. St. Clair, they are not done scoring as of yet. You see Spoods once again. He's going high, trying to find another assist so he can drop it down to his team. Kamal going to take it above, going to go off the backboard, but will go a little wide into the corners here. Now Nitrix sends it back on target, but Riley quick to deflect that one away.
Yeah, Kamal coming back in. Quick pass to Spoods down center field. Magma going to knock it out, but Nitrix, he's set up to send it high. Spoods coming back in. They're trying to regroup around their own zone here. Sending it back into blue side. Nitrix going to be coming in. Riley just barely misses it as Kamal comes in, but a huge save from Ronnie. Really keeping them in this game here, but they got to start trying to find some goals eventually. The Saints, oh wow, they may be playing Nichols, but the Saints are shooting dimes right now.
Yeah, looking beautiful for St. Clair. I like what you did there, Josh, on that one. But yeah, the Saints are going to be up 4-0. We're approaching the halfway marker in this matchup here between St. Clair and Nichols. And, I was just going to say, like, Nichols could not afford the Saints to find that goal where they had a great opportunity. Yeah. But then next thing you know, a few seconds later, Saints will find another. And now if you're Nichols, like, I just don't know if you're going to be able to claw back. You still have a lot of time left, which is going to be good for yourself. But 4 goals is the most amount of goals we've seen in a team score in one game already throughout this series. So to see it already just halfway through this one is going to be really demoralizing for themselves. They got to try to bounce back. They have to look at it like it's a clean slate and just go goal by goal.
Yeah, like you really just gotta find yourself, get into that flow state, and really just play out your mind right now. I mean, we gotta see these 3 players try to make something happen. We gotta see some more passing plays, something. The Saints, they're breaking down Nichols right now, bringing it back into their zone once again. Ronnie, he's set up for the save, but I mean, Saints can sit back and just play defense at this point.
The Saints, the thing I like about St. Clair right now is the fact that they're not just sitting back and playing defense.
Yeah.
If they're just sitting back and playing defense, it gives this side of Nichols just a barrage of shots that they're allowed to take. Where Saints right now, what they're doing is they'll move up around the midfield marker, dump it into the Nichols zone, and then kind of, look at this, they're kind of just leave it. They don't really overcommit to it, but there's another shot going on target and hitting the goal. That's going to be Kamal finding it, a 5th for St. Clair, now 5-0 in this game. and Kamal is just not slowing down. That one was just lob right in, no defense there in sight. Now with a minute 35 left here on the clock, you got to find a goal. Like, what is that, like every 20 seconds almost if you're Nichols? More?
Yeah, 120 would be 5. Oh, no, less than that because there's a minute's there, so we'll see.
We're going to see for sure here now. Game 3 still in play. Saints are already at a 2-0 series lead. And I know that the 2-0 series lead is the thing that, like, you look at the top of your screen and say, yeah, it's 5-0. It is what it is. But the 2-0 series lead beside it is the big killer. And there's another one. Nitrix is on for a hat trick here. And that's going to be 6-0 for the Saints. Now a minute and 15 remaining. And, I mean, if you're scoring a goal every 15 seconds, that's only 5.
I mean, the thing is, too, when you're seeing players come in here and Nitrix, he's finding that goal with no support almost. Right? Yeah. When you're getting those goals scored on you while you're playing hard defense, you got to try and find something. 7th almost coming in for St. Clair as it bounces off the post. Nichols, though, they're just trying to find a goal in this final minute. They got to find something.
Yeah, even if it's just like a goal or two, like, I mean, not even to just kind of win them this game, but just to give them momentum going into the remainder of NECC regular season. You know, we're approaching the end of this regular season here as the winter semester does progress, and even if it's just a goal or just something to say, hey, at least we did put up a little bit better of a fight here against this squad. But St. Clair, they're looking like they want to move up now to a 4-3 record in NECC, as well as move up to like a 15-12 map record. A 3-0 win here is going to be massive for them when it comes to NECC playoff seeding.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, getting that record up to 4-3 as well will definitely feel good for them, especially coming into there with a 3-0 as well. That gets the match record as well a little bit higher up there for them.
And Nichols is a team that's technically ranked better than St. Clair right now. So to get the 3-0,
right now,
well,
right?
Now another goal for Spoods. That's going to be, look at his 2s just across the tally. He's got 2 saves, 2 shots, 2 goals, 2 demos, I think it is. I don't know, but that is going to be another one. Saints up 7-0. Just 7 seconds left on the clock. But yeah, the Saints moving up to a 4-3 record, putting themselves in beautiful position. And the fact that it was against a team that is ranked higher than them gives them that extra boost of confidence.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, especially, coming into like what should be a fairly even game and 3-0 sweeping, and in the final game you're finding a 7-0 game. Nichols, they're trying to stop it now, maybe make it 7-1, but it looks like the ball's going to hit the ground, and that is going to be the Saints finding the win.
Yeah, that'll be a Saints finding the win here for sure. 3-0 fashion here in NECC regular season, and 7-0 fashion here in Game 3. Wow, man. Oh, man. Looking really good here if you are from the side of St. Clair. And it's nice to see with this roster, this combination of players being able to do so as well. You know, you see Kamal, you see Nitrix, you see Spoods come through. It's been quite a while since you've seen them on the Saints stream now here last. So it's nice to see them come through here again and find a win in such a dominant fashion as well. So congrats all around. They're going to advance to 4-3 here now in NECC with like a 15-12 map record, I believe.
Yeah, and coming into that third game, especially after the second one, it's like we saw a different Saints roster.
100%.
I mean, you're coming in explosive, goal in the first 15 seconds there, and just piling them on.
Yeah, they just did not slow down. Once Kamal found the first, I think that was the big confidence booster for St. Clair to just go in and try to clean up the remainder of it. And so, once again, very, very good game. GG's all around. I mean, the first 2 games, Nichols played a hell of a game. Like, they played very, very well in the first couple. That was a nuts game. Like, their defense is stellar. Just got to lock down that offensive plays maybe a little bit more, and we could see them coming through and being a force to definitely reckon with here coming into the NECC playoffs. I believe they're definitely still looking like an NECC playoffs team, even though despite that loss here today. But with that one being said, that we'll be wrapping this up here, at least for NECC Rocket League for the day, but we're not even getting out of our NECC for the day. We're going to come back here with Rainbow Six Siege at 9 p.m. for NECC, so we got quite the break here. We got some time here before we actually do hop into that one there for that. But very excited for that Siege game here later tonight. I know me and you will be back on the mic for that, so very, very exciting stuff. But before we do go for a couple hours, we got a couple things we want to talk about. First things first, we got some nice Saints merch on right now. And if you guys are interested in getting some Saints merch for yourself, you can do so at acquire.ca/Saints. We have t-shirts, jackets, jerseys, crew necks, hoodies, and so much more, all at the acquire.ca/Saints shop. You imagine it, we probably have it. All very comfy and affordable. So if you're looking to support your Saints a little bit further, you can do so at acquire.ca/Saints. saintclair.ca/Saints. You can rep the Saints here out in public. You go to the grocery store wearing your Saints gear.
Yeah,
that's what I do, man.
Exactly.
Anyways, with that being said, get your Saints merch once again. Finally, acquire.ca/Saints. And let's talk a little bit about our sponsors here as well, because we would not be able to put on this production without them. First things first is Crunchyroll. Why don't you take us away with that one?
Yeah, well, I mean, Crunchyroll, like we've coined the term here, the Netflix of anime. Get yourself a 14-day premium free trial at crunchyroll.com/Saints. I love anime. You love anime. Use the Saints sponsorship. Get yourself 14 days free. Yeah,
you will not regret it. That 14 days will probably not be enough. There is a huge library of shows and stuff to watch there at Crunchyroll. So you'll be entertained for hours. Make sure you go do so. Once again, crunchyroll.com/Saints. And we can't forget about any of our other sponsors here as well. So thank you to the Tim Hortons, the Subway, the St. Clair SRC, the St. Clair College Alumni Association, as well as the Zeckelman School of Business. We'll not be able to put on this production without you guys. So thank you so much for all the constant support, as well as you viewers back at home. Thank you guys for tuning in for some more banger Rocket League matches here in NECC. Stick around as we will be back with Rainbow Six Siege. Reminder, 9 p.m. EST, and follow us on Saints Gaming CA on our socials for all updates. But with that being said, any final words for us here, Fundy?
Go Saints after that one. I mean, that was a great game we just watched, and don't forget, catch Siege at 9 tonight.
Yeah, that will be up against Purdue's B roster, I do believe. It might be their A roster. I just know it is against Purdue. So St. Clair versus Purdue, 9 p.m. with some Rainbow Six. We'll be back for that one. Stick with us, and we'll catch you guys all in just a few hours.
Has this ever happened to you? You tune in to watch Saints Gaming compete at your favorite title, but you end up missing it. Scrolling through Twitter to find results is just such a chore, and it looks like there's no easy way to find out everything you've missed. Luckily, there's a solution. Hi, Millie Bays here, and I'd like to introduce you to St. Clair's Bird's Eye View, the #1 show to keep up with everything about Saints Gaming. Get weekly recaps, see great highlights, hear exclusive interviews with players and staff, and so much more. That's Bird's Eye View, available in podcast or video form at a website near you.